Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Space Engineers 2. I'm Duke Skyloafer, and konnichiwa to you too, Velacycle, and Timmy Dean, welcome. Why are we by ourselves? The stream just started, bud. Give it a minute. Let people flow in. See, there's Game Dork. Perfect. We have a Game Dork. We can get started. Yes, you know, it's one of those, it's the week between, like, Christmas and New Year's, and that, you know, a lot of people celebrate those, and a lot of people have time off, and they're all doing stuff. I know I've been busy, so, and my stream schedule is weird this week anyway, so I don't mind that if not the usual people show up, or not the usual amount of people show up, because it's weird. But anyway, it is what it is. Brian, welcome to the stream. All right, so today we are, sound is working, right? Yeah, good. We were working on building this thing, and I think, if I recall, the problem was that, that we were out of iron. Is that right? And then we were going to go, happy birthday, Timmy. Very happy birthday to you. That's awesome. You can have the hat for as long as you can keep the hat. Yeah, so we have to go find iron somewhere nearby. Now, this is a mine here. If I go in here, there might still be some iron in here. Let's see. Looks like I may have mined out most of the iron. Oh, no, there's still a good amount there. We'll get it. Oh. It's always harder when you get used to the Space Engineers 1 jetpack, and then you start using the 2 jetpack, which is less powerful when you're not boosting. Let's see how much iron we can get here. If we can get enough iron to finish the thrusters, then we can go take the miner out and do some ship mining. And then we can also scout out a good place to build a base. Is it this way? It's this way. Okay. So let's see where we're at. I still don't know if this is the right amount of thrusters, but I don't have a good sense of how many thrusters you need in this game yet. But we'll see. And now I'm out of nickel. I need to build like a... Can I just like drop a... And Chad makes an appearance. Now it really is a party. He did this just for Timmy's birthday. Is this a cargo? Hold on. This looks like a cargo. Can I just drop this somewhere? What is the new grid thing? What do I need to make a... that's funny. I forgot that this is not my grid. Stand by. Apparently I can't just drop it directly on the ground, which would be really nice. But let's at the very least embed this into the wall or something, like right here. Bonk. And then what do I need to build it? Iron. And then we're going to go get some nickel. Then I could just store all of this stuff. Actually, there's a cargo on the miner. Why don't I just put all of this stuff in the miner? No, either way. I'm going to have to go and get some... Did I build the cargo yet, actually? I did. Here, we could just put this in here. Are we getting the slow loading? There we go. Okay. Yeah. Thought we were getting the slow loading menus again. Alright, let's go get some nickel. I love those auto light up, when the lights turn on automatically. Hello, Ire. Welcome to the stream. I was watching Creed stream for a little bit. I saw you were in the chat. I don't know if you were still there, but playing Void Crew over there. I played that game a little bit. It looks fun. That's not nickel. Maybe it is. Oh, there's a little nickel there. Okay. We're still working on the mining ship. Have fun. Tell Dr. H I said hi. That looks like nickel over there. There's a lot less nickel here than I thought. I think... Oh, no, it's more down here. There we go. Alright. Any more nickel? Let's see. We have another nickel deposit way over there. I don't think that's part of this exact mine, so that's probably something we'd have to go out and do. But that's okay. I think we've got enough for now. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, good. I got the thing up in there. Yeah, let's just go ahead and make this, because it'll be easier than flying up and pulling stuff out of this cargo here. Until I get a... Inventory full. That's okay. Cool. Now we could put this in there, and I could bring the other stuff up from the other ship. If we need to, we could also... Whoops. Go there. I think I need that copper. And then I need some compressors. And I'm wondering if... I think there's 2 grasshoppers over at the weather station. I wonder if we should just borrow parts from one of them. But anyway, what did I need for you? I needed copper, and then I need those 2 compressors. What do we need? Oh, I can't... Can I not put the copper in? No, not without the compressors. Okay. Well, we might make a trip over to that weather station and see if we can get compressors over there. But if we can get all the thrusters going, then we could at least take the mining ship over there. Because the thing we need is the drill, so it'll fly without that, of course. I'm pretty sure Ire knew what you meant to me. I think he's got it. What, I know I made this thing in yellow because I wasn't paying attention, but what color should this thing actually be, do you think? We need to come up with a good color scheme. I mean, we don't have a whole lot of options, but... Oh, why can't I go up? What am I stuck on? Up. Did I turn off? There we go. Alright, what does this ore detector need? It also needs copper and silicon. Okay. Obstruction. Is it my foot? What's the obstruction? There's my foot. You know, the same thing happened, Chad, the same thing happened to me earlier today when I joined Ayer's stream. I was, like, seriously, like 4 minutes behind, even though I joined, like, as soon as it started. So, I think YouTube's just doing a thing today. I think technically we have enough... We have enough here to actually fly. I might not want to do actual mining with it yet, but I think we have enough to technically fly, which is good. I'm not convinced that I'm going to have enough. Yeah, I don't have enough of this to finish everything. There we go. Oops. Whoop. Velacycle, I do not read Japanese, so... but I do see you did post it in English, so... Okay, so I need to find... What do we need here? More iron? Iron for you, and I think... let's see if we can get this thing going. That would be helpful. Before I run out of iron. I just ran out of iron. Let's see. Is there an iron deposit outside? That might be the one that's in the mine. Or it might not be. Actually, it might not be. Is there... Let's see. Let me go into the mine and see if that's the same one. So that's way... over that way. Yeah, that's the same iron deposit. Maybe I could get... What's through here? Cobalt? Cobalt. Maybe I could get a little more. I'm going to need some more silicon. But might as well grab that while we're here. Alright. I know there's more iron in here, so we'll just scrape off a bit from up here. I like the Space Engineers way, Space Engineers 2 way of, like, you mine for a certain amount of time and then you just get like a explosion of it, as opposed to just like a constant, you know, the voxels are slowly shrinking away kind of deal, you know? We really do need like a sneaky sounds mod for this already, though. Maybe it already exists, I haven't really looked. Sounds good. Oh, now I'm up here. And down we go. All right. I think we were working on... Oh, I should... let me hop into here and charge back up real quick. Okay. Get my copper. I hope I have enough copper, actually. I do.
Inventory full.
Where did I get steel tubes from? Component doesn't have the raw. Did I not just grab copper? I did. I did not have enough. I thought that was enough. Well, we're going to have to find a source of copper somewhere. Now I'm out of nickel. Again. Oh. Oh. I just didn't grab it all. That's why. Typical Duke. And now I need the iron gun. And we're going to have to go find more nickel. There was more nickel, though. Actually, now that you're up and running, can I get you? Let's see. Control panel. We are looking for... Not gyro. Ore detector. Do we have options? Oh, that's it? Broadcast with... I assume that's antenna. I don't think I put an antenna on here. So... That's something to probably look into. Apparently I've got caps lock on. Let's see. What if we could put the antenna just like... Really? How about just like right there? What are we going to need for it?
Inventory full.
I don't know if I grabbed enough. Was not paying attention again. Am I really quiet, or am I just talking quiet today because I'm kind of tired? Or is the game volume up too high? Actually, the game volume does seem kind of high, and the tools are very loud. How's that, Game Dork? All right, now we can see grid. All right, so I want to rename this thing to something like, I don't know, call it mine. Whatever. We'll figure something out. Yeah, as far as I can tell on my side, the levels that I'm broadcasting at are the same as usual, so. But I did have the game volume kind of up a bit. So if it gets too loud again, just let me know. I could turn it back down. We need some copper for you. The silicon back. Put that back. Grab the copper. Oh, but we can't until we get the compressors. And now I have steel tube. I have a steel tube again. Where do I keep getting those from? We need more nickel now, and there's some right over here, and little bits in there. Unfortunately, Game Dork, I can't make my voice any higher pitched. It's the first time I've had to dig a tunnel mine in this game. I don't even know how this is going to go. Should I be crouching? Does that help? What? What did you say? Come on, lights. Turn on. Yep, and my head is clipping through the ground. Okay, let's just manually turn these on here. Normally you shouldn't dig straight down in games, but I'm going to. I could install a pitch change plugin for OBS. It's doable. Did I bring all the iron with me? I did. Why did I do that? Yeah, I don't think by default it has a pitch change filter. I'm sure you're joking, but now you got me thinking about it. Am I... My inventory doesn't seem to be going up at all, and I'm just, like, destroying a bunch of nickel here, so let me go back. Put all of this, iron back. If I could get out of here. I may... Ow. Okay. Try that again. That's fun. I've never really, like, randomly drilled the ground. Like, there's, different drilling noises for dirt than there are for rock. That's kind of fun. Okay. Let's see what we could do here with what we got, and then we'll go back without the nickel, or without the iron next time. Structure. There we go. I don't think that was me that ended up in the voxels, but I could be wrong. I remember it either was me or I was watching that stream. So, because I remember that happening. Might have been Rev. I don't remember. Is that... Oh, I got a couple in the front on the bottom to do. And then we were going to do some fixing up of, like, the armor and stuff, but I think we're going to wait till we get everything functional here and start to get situated, and then we can make this thing look nice. Alright. Now, can we cut it loose and have it actually float? Or not? Maybe I shouldn't have put those right where we would hit the ground with it. Either way, it's not going to get up to high speed on the fall, so it should be fine if I just cut it loose. Which is hovering now. I need better tools. Trust block a hologram or not? Alright, can I put these things all in to the cargo? Seems that I can. Through the nose. That's good. And let's get all this stuff back. Man, I didn't realize I had so many veterans in chat. Thank you all very much. That's all I got to say about that is just thank you very much. Alright, let's get everything out of here. But it's actually, let's get this thing too. Okay, we're going to leave you there. Alright, I don't know how long these batteries are going to last. But one thing we could do is land this thing-ish. And just power it off. And I think... Okay, is this real or not? What, is it just hanging off the... That's got to be a bug. These are not real. Or are they? No, they're not. Okay, yes. We can grab some extra power modules from there, and actually, they should be full, so we could probably go here. Put in a charged one. Put in a charged one. So now I should have, yeah, 28%. Perfect. And we can just throw them in there. Perfect. Okay. Now we've got stuff. Now we're going to fly our little cubes on our little bumblebee here, whatever it is, and see if we can get these compressors. Let me actually go back down to this guy. Ah. Okay, well, at least that was loud.
Inventory full.
Maybe we will come back for most of this stuff. I will bring... Sad to see that the image still is not fixed. I have been trying so hard to get that to work. I don't know why it's not working. I got power modules in here too. Let's see. I'll just take the silicon and then we'll go see if we can find our compressors. What happened? Oh, there we go. All right. Oh, you didn't hear it at all. Oh, that's not good. That is true. Why is that not showing up as an audio channel? Stand by. Live debugging OBS. One moment, please. Let's see. Let's see. Go in here. Control audio via OBS. Righto. Okay. Oh, there we go. And it was really loud for me because the volume was cranked up. Okay. If you... There we go. If you were to do another redeem now, you'll probably hear it. I don't know how loud it will be. We'll find out next time that happens. Let's... Uh-oh. Slight problem. I don't have enough thrust to lift off, it would seem. Alright, well, that was a good test because that's what the... That's how heavy it would be when it's full. So we're going to have to do a little something here. Let's see how that... Okay, now you probably heard it and I didn't. So, 1 second. Okay. And then I want it going to that channel. Okay. Did you hear it? Did you all hear it? I think we're going to... Now, the mag plates are not active. It's definitely not enough thrust. I think what I'm going to do is move... Look, that thruster's not even centered. Anyway, so this is a problem no matter what. I'm going to double the amount of atmospheric thrusters that are on the back there. The number of big ones. And then we'll do the same number of forward ones. Although now I am wondering if I have enough forward-facing ones for if I dip forward, you know? That is kind of what I wanted. Just scoot over there for a second. There we go. All right. Where are these big old thrusters? There we go. We can get even bigger, right? Yeah, we could do one of these. No, we can't. I'm kidding. All right, so I want to not fall off there. I want it to be... Let's see. Can I get it right? There, and then... Let's see. Actually, I want it... Can I not get it right there? Can't tell. Yeah, then I want it like that, right? Those two are centered now? I think so. Yeah. Okay, cool. Uh, nope, that was indeed the SG-1 alert sound though. Someone sent it to me and said you should use this as one of the alerts. Okay. So that will work. And we should be able to get these back on the side, although I'm going to need to get some more materials. But now I'm wondering, should I spread them a little so that I can access this cargo in the back? Although it seems like I can access it through the nose. Like, it seems like everything is the same size in the sense that, like, I don't have to worry about conveyor size of components at the moment. So, all right. We could stick with that type of. Maybe I can't. I was gonna say I could stick with that. Oh yeah, there I can. Okay, just wasn't working for some reason. Maybe not. Is that where I want it? That seems. Why does that look weird? Because it's off by one. That looks better. That looks better. Okay. And then there. There. I think that will do it. Well, yeah, it makes sense. We gotta actually build a thing for it to connect to first, huh? Yeah, it's funny because like a lot of times when at the time that Ire is streaming, I will be at work and I will have the stream on in the background, and so I'm not watching chat. I'm not even watching the stream. I'm just listening to the stream, and every so often like a redeem happens and it like scares me, you know, like the boom one or something like that. All right. Definitely going to have to go get some more iron and nickel out of the ship here, but that's okay. Let's get it from there. There we go. Let's hope that that is enough to get us moving. I'm going to put this stuff back in. I'm assuming that if all of this weight is in me, it is not affected by the ship. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Maybe I should turn those on. There we go. I don't think that was the problem earlier. But okay, so I'm definitely going to have to be careful how far forward I tilt. But we could add more front thrusters if we need to. Let's go to... Where's the weather station at? Should be straight ahead there. Let's... With my floating little block in the front, let's head to the weather station and see what we can figure out. This is cool. I've finally got a ship. And we've got some iron and everything on the radar. Oh, it seems to stop pretty well. That's good. Better than most of these other default ships. Alright, so I was fairly certain I remember there being some sort of like a... Hang on. There we go. Some sort of a processing unit here, whatever you need, smelter or whatever you need for to get those compressors. Let's see. What is this? That's a gear forge. Maybe we don't have what we need in here. What's this thing? What is this thing? Oh, it's a battery. Oh, okay. Let's see. Ooh, I didn't know there was a hidden inventory. Oh, there's nothing in it. Darn. Let's go. I'm going to recheck all these. Probably checked them all already, but you never know. Maybe there'll be some compressors in them. Alright, so we've got a survival kit. We've got the outside. Oh, what's up here? The weather? No, weather's over there. Solar. What is a fume or foam shaft miner? How does that work? I don't know what that is. Why do I get the feeling this is just going to take me up to the ball? That the ball is not going to have anything useful in it. Control seat. No. I was going to say, can I borrow, quote-unquote, some compressors from something? Otherwise, we could just continue doing some manual mining until I can build one. We'll just have to do, batteries. Okay, yeah, nothing in there. Yep. Well, for some reason I thought there was some sort of a smelter here or something that could make me compressors, but apparently not. Could we get compressors out of any of the parts in here? Really should have honestly just taken one of these apart and turned it into the miner. Steel tube. No, apparently not. Well then, looks like we're going to be doing some manual mining for a little bit longer until we can get a base set up. All right, well, where should we... that is actually a good point. I should grind these down when they're empty. You don't get a whole lot of stuff, but stuff is better than no stuff. All right, well, let's take our ship and let's go scout out a good place. I want to get it... I wanted it to be kind of up in the mountains. Oh, where's that crashed ship? Is that thing still here? Maybe that has a, where was that at? That was like right over here somewhere, wasn't it? Oh, yeah, sorry, you're not allowed to post links. It's the one moderation tool that is still functioning. I bet you that ship despawns after a while. What's that rock over there, dude? Let's go check out this rock. Finding a lot of nickel, iron. What were you trying to post? What did Streamlabs think was a link? This is quite the fixture, isn't it? Kind of like it. It might be full of iron. It does seem like it is full of iron. It is just a giant iron boulder. Alright, well, we're not going to lose that. Yeah, I bet you that ship is gone after the tutorial's over. Streamlabs, why are you taking the hats? Alright, I want it to be up in the mountains to get a good view of everything. That's where we're going to go. Okay, that makes sense. Uh-oh, we're getting an atmospheric thrust warning up this high. Maybe it's not the best to be up this high. As much as I would like to be up in the snowy Alps type area. Plus, there's not a lot of flat space here. Okay, you know what? Let's maybe head... Actually, maybe we'll just go by this big rock. There's kind of some flatter ground down here, and there's plenty of materials. Let's see. And there's some weird noises happening. What if we were like... right here? Kind of a weird place, but... big rock over there, too. Yeah, I think this could work. It's a bit of a flat-ish area. We're not building a massive type base. Just shut this off. All right, then. Let's think about what we are going to be. I guess I can get rid of all of these shipbuilding parts out of here and start thinking about interior walls, struts, windows, stairs. Yeah, it is it's a good point, Game Dork. It could be this area fills up when it rains, but it's probably okay. Yeah, we're looking for a place to make a homestead. So we'll probably do something up on stilts, just not too high, but just enough to kind of let us flatten out. And then phase 1 is going to be getting the solar panel and a battery going and getting some sort of a production. I have unlocked a ton of stuff, right? We have the refinery, we have the smelter. Okay, good. The refinery needs compressors. The smelter should be what makes compressors. Gear Forge, O2H2, and then some stuff I haven't unlocked yet. Okay, let's see. So if we're doing... How do I make this... here we go. Alignment. Alright, what options do we have here? I don't want... I think I'm missing some structural things that I want to have here. So interior wall... Oh, here we go. This is what I need. Some truss blocks. Just some kind of things to hold it up. Oh, and some catwalks. That'll work too. There we go. Okay. Interior wall pillars. Gonna try to stick to... I mean, these are interior walls, but they might be exterior walls to me. So, okay, cool. Let's see. We could do catwalks sideways, or we could just do some truss blocks as our base. Is there a way to... Is this gravity aligned? Am I assume I myself am gravity aligned, so why does this not look... Oh, now it's gravity aligned. There we go. Okay. Relocation station. Okay, where's the flattest area? It seems to be kind of right around here, and there's not a lot of... There's no tree in the way, so I think we're going to start, like, here, and then... Why can't I put anything next to it? Am I not allowed to do that? I just want to make some floor. Is this what people use for floor? What do people use for floor? in this game so far. Oh, I forgot this wasn't real. We could use... These don't look like they would be good for floor. We don't... I mean, I guess I could use tiny armor for floor. Can't see what I'm doing. Don't want to use the gigantic blocks. What have we got in here? This could be floor. Although it feels kind of thick for floor. Maybe that should be my... Maybe that should be what holds me up. Okay. Do we have like a detailing block that's a floor? I don't want to weld up a bajillion detailing blocks. No. Most people are using the regular armor as floor. For my sanity, I'm going to search for the word floor. Okay. Well, you know what? We're going to do... we're just going to do these half armor blocks then as floor. Can I do... No, I can't. I don't know how big I want this place to be, but I think it needs to be bigger than that. There we go, and then it'll just kind of connect into the ground on this side. So I'm thinking is, this will be the backyard, because it's raised up. We could have like some steps going down. We could have like a little porch. Little deck out the back or something, you know? Okay. I swear, is it the rock? Is the rock the problem? Not there, it's not. Hey, Marcus. Welcome. Oops. Whoops. Oh, wait. Still getting used to this.
Do it.
Thank you. I shall indeed. Okay, so we got everything except this one spot, which doesn't seem to be doable. That worked okay. So, what's the deal? I kind of want to put something like right here, just so it feels more in the ground, you know? So yeah, I think we'll do like a back deck here, and yeah, we'll be able to look out over the field of what's-its and everything. We'll be able to see Delphos, but why can I not place a block here is the question. What is the deal? Do I need to get rid of this rock? Okay. The rock is broken. Maybe the rock was just too low to the ground. Yep, that was it. 'Twas the rock. Alright, so I need all of that iron, and we're going to be doing a lot of manual iron, but at the moment, we're just going to do, excuse me, my friends, my floating friends. We're going to get just enough of this base set up that I can get the compressor, everything I need for the compressor going. I just need iron, I think. And then, not the compressor, the smelter. Oh man, these take a lot of iron, huh? Oh, and they're still yellow. What is the... Hold on, I gotta remember how the... Is it R? Yeah, there we go. Color. How about this color? Yeah. There we go. Okay, let's see if it stays that way. And I'm out of iron. So, where will we go get iron? Probably fairly nearby. I kind of wonder about that that big rock over there. It being full of iron. I don't want to see an iron hole from where I've built. So, but I think this will be okay. We go right here. Alright, where's the iron? It's like right over there. Whoa. Forwards, please. Yes, I've got two little friendly blocks stuck on the front. Can we... We can't attach? What if we scoot forward a little bit? Then can we attach? There we go. Alright, let's see where this iron is. That's not too bad. At the moment, actually, if I do left click, it's pretty much exactly the same, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, they have not implemented right-click drilling being better than left-click drilling yet, so... I don't actually see the point of left-click drilling so far. It's just the same as right-click drilling, except there's no chance of getting any material. We don't seem to be going down anymore. So every time I fall, I have to just re-crouch. And then we're good. I'm gonna get stuck in this hole. Maybe I do go further when I left-click drill. Or right-click drill, rather. Hello, iron. Yeah, the redeems have to be programmed in. And I obviously don't know how to do them correctly, since the do it one still just shows a bouncing little happy guy instead of the actual graphic I wanted to show, and I don't know why. I changed some settings again. Just to try. And it still did not work. Come on up. Up, up, up. I'm so close. Is the world upside down or am I? There we go. Okay. Oh, we're almost full. Let's go back for more. Excellent work, Chad. Excellent pun. Excellent pun. So if all goes well, the next time I return to this hole will be with the mining ship. And we will be able to get a lot of iron out. Hopefully. That's probably enough. Well, one more. Okay, that's probably enough. Alright. Yep, there we go. And the sun's going down, apparently, and I really wanted to have a solar panel. That's okay. Alright, who remembers where we built the thing? Back on for me. Okay. Gonna get that beautiful sunset. And that's gonna get very dark. And very yellow. Alright, what is the thing we need to build? I assume and hope that it is the smelter. So we're going to put a smelter. Is there a front to it? There it is. Smelter there. Then what do I need for it? I don't know that I have enough copper for it. Actually, I think I do. I don't know that I have enough nickel for it. That's the other thing. And then I guess since sun is not going to be a thing, we will make a battery of some sort. Would it be a good idea to make the large type battery? I don't have the extra power cells here. Maybe since this is going to be kind of temporary, we'll make the smaller battery. I just need to make... I need silicon now. I just need to make some compressors, and that's it. Oh, and then let me guess. I'm not going to have enough. I'm not going to have enough copper once I'm done making these things to make the compressors, or to make the other pieces I need, rather. No, I didn't grab the silicon. How much silicon do I need? 20, 15. I don't have enough nickel. We're going to have to go nickel mining. Copper's nearby, though, at least. Alright. Silicon. Let's put... Actually, let's keep that, because I think I will need that in a second. Yeah, hand mining in this game, in anything other than the, like, mines that they give you in missions, is kind of annoying. Alright, there's a good chance that all those parts are in the hydrogen ship. Let me GPS the ground here. Home. And let's go back to... I guess I should have put more lights on the outside of the ship here. We head back to the mine. There should be... There we go. A bunch of parts inside of the sledge. We could maybe use some of them. While I'm flying, it's probably a dangerous thing, but I'm going to take a drink of water. And while I'm taking a drink of water, I would like all of you to consider liking the stream, if you have not already liked the stream. And consider subscribing, if you would like to get notified when I go live. Okay. Pretty sure I left the sledge up here. Probably should have just jetpacked over to it, but honestly don't really need the sledge if the miner can carry me around. Oh boy. Let's kind of land like right here. My landing style. Then let's grab everything we can. Oh, I'm already full. Let's grab everything we can out of there. Okay. I don't know if I could take it out of there or not. Alright, so we've got power modules. Let's take those.
Inventory full.
Fair enough. I don't know that we will have the room. Yeah, let's maybe not grab all the power modules. Yeah, I don't have the room for all this stuff. I should have checked what I actually need. Okay. I guess we could just fly the sledge over there temporarily. Why does the sledge have a much larger cargo than my... Did I put like a medium cargo in here? Yes, I did. I guess I should have put a much larger cargo in here, since it is a miner. Yeah. Huh. Guess I must have thought that was the biggest. Well, let's do this then. Somehow... actually, hold on. I'm going to save. I'm going to reload this world just to see if I can get rid of my little guys who are stuck to the front of the ship there. And we'll see if they go away. But yeah, if I could figure out, if the G menu shows me what I need to make the smelter, I could just grab the parts from the sledge. I doubt that the sledge could carry the miner. Actually, I wonder if the sledge could carry the miner. I'm not going to chance it, but... Alright, G. Components. Okay, good. So, the smelter needs 42 steel plate, which we can make motor, 3 electric parts, 3 wire. I think it was the wire that I mainly need. And I have a lot of wire. So, do I have electric parts? Gold thread. Steel tube, heavy duty plates, magnesium powder, titanium, metal grid, motors. Let's take the motors. Probably need that glass later. Let's take one fully charged power module so I could swap it into the base. Yeah, that'll work. You're still here. Can't get rid of you. Can I, like, hold on. Can I weld you and then regrind you, maybe?
Inventory full.
No, because you're not attached to anything. Okay, so that one's gone. But you cannot be welded. I could maybe... I don't know why I feel I'm compelled to solve this problem right now, but... I'm gonna have to basically weld these all up, grind them back out one at a time. Which is going to convert all of my iron into something else, which I now realize is probably a bad idea. No, we could use a steel plate. So I am getting full. Perfect. Okay. And I'm very, very full. Let's get out of here. Get back to home, which is over there, I think. Nope, that's the weather station. Is that home? That's home. Okay. Okay. And let's not crash along the way. Absolutely gorgeous this game is. It's too bad I'm going to be doing all this building at night. Probably not going to go well for me. Oh, that's even worse. Going slow because I don't know if there's like a rock in front of me or something. Should name that rock. Like Lookout Rock, or that's stupid. Something good. Something not dumb. And also I should put some area lights on this thing too, so I could actually see stuff. All right. I think that worked. Okay. Should be good with some stuff here. So we should be able to put in what do I need for electric parts? We still need silicon and copper, huh?
Inventory full.
I had silicon though, didn't I? That's what the electronic parts need, I think. Oh, there's the electronic parts. There we go. Then we could swap out that power module later. So, wrong corner. Alright. Let's switch over to this. Did I put the iron back? Probably put the iron back. It's like this is like a it's not as tedious as SE1. It's like differently tedious, if that makes sense. You know, just getting started. Like I'm talking about like the early game here. Which oh, wait, we're functional. We're functional. I don't even have to put the rest in because we're good. Good enough. That's a temporary spot anyway. Can we make... What am I going to need to make... Please tell me we can make compressors in this thing. So they look like steel tube, chrome, gold, lead, construction, wire, turbine. Uh-oh. We cannot make compressors in here. Well, what do I need to build to make a compressor? Is it... Where's production? Is it a refinery? No, the refinery needs compressors in order to be built. So it can't be the refinery. Oh, the assembler. Yeah. That's what we're going to need. And, of course, there's gold thread back at the other... Back in the sledge. You know what I think I'm going to do is just jetpack over to the sledge. And, let's see. Can I put you... I know I'm going to place all this stuff and then it's going to be like... I don't want it to live there forever. But... There we go. Hello, Storm Chaser. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for... I did figure it out eventually, but yeah, thank you for the help. Alright, so... Yeah, we're going to need a lot of iron. Let me... I could probably jetpack back up to there and just bring the sludge over here, and then I don't have to worry about it. Then it'll just be nice in here. I don't know if... Let's see. Can I... Went to the wrong corner again. I can't get that out of there. Oh, maybe I can. I guess I can. And it is now 100%. Cool. Let's... Right on top of you here. Let's just drop the other one for now. Okay, let's see if we can jetpack over to the mine there. I think I might have to... I'm just going to use the boost. That looks cool. Okay. No more boost. How do you refill the boost? From a O2 gen? I cast a lot of area light. Seem. Alright, yeah, let's just bring this whole thing down there. Then we've got everything that we need. Let's see. What are we on here? Power's off. There we go. Thrusters fired. Turn it around. Yeah, I was just thinking that too. Yeah, we could call it something very... I mean, that's how... I don't think we needed that. We might have needed that because I'm not stopping anymore. See, you guys got me talking about stuff. I think that might have been a lot of my forward thrust there. My braking thrust. We just need to get down. In the morning, we'll go figure out where all those pieces are. This is what I get for talking to chat while I'm just turn everything off because it's really loud. Okay. I don't remember what I even came here for now. But yeah, anyway, we could come up with a name for the rock that's like very obvious because that's how most things are named. And just put it in a different language. Cherokee, if you know Cherokee. Or we could do, if Velicycle is still here, we could do Japanese. I think that was Japanese. Okay, so we need nickel. Oh, nickel. Where's the... We're going to have to go mine nickel. Unless... Wait a minute, hold on. What are the... Okay, so steel plate. I don't have any steel plate. I mean, let's go find all the steel plate we have. Come on. That's... What the heck? Why are you way over there?
Inventory.
Alright, I think that's more than we need. At least you got your hat back to me. Alright, so we got our steel plate. And we're going to need 32 motors and 8 electronic parts. Here, just put them back in here. 32 motors. I think the motors and the electronic parts were in the miner. Man, that's... What did we lose off the side here? We lost one of our downward thrusters. I think that's it. I think it just busted off this one little piece, which is just this big downward thruster. And maybe one thruster right here. Were there 3 or 4? Oh, one thruster, one forward thruster. Yeah, one forward thruster and one downward thruster. We could probably replace that later. Not a big deal. All right. you didn't make me crash. I didn't even see that tree at all. I did not see it. I would not, even if I was looking straight ahead, by the time I saw it, I would not have been able to react in time, and I don't have enough motors. I do not have enough motors. I love how this thing looks partially built, though. Just steel plate. Alright, so we are going to have to go and get some nickel. Oh. In here. Put those back. Alright. Do we have nickel nearby? We're going to have to go looking for nickel, huh? How much, what would it take to make a light on here? One moment. Waiting for it. Couldn't take that much to make a light, right? 10 construction components? That's an awful big light. I just want something like this. Okay, now can we get 10 construction components or 50 iron? We can definitely do that.
Inventory full.
There we go. Now we can actually... Holy, that makes a huge difference. Alright, let's go find some... I'm slowly falling. Let's go find some nickel. All to get a handful of compressors. Now let's go nice and slow. Out in this same direction here. So we see some nickel. Actually, over by the rock, there seemed like there was a ton of nickel. Iron. It's possible we are too low. Can I crank up the light? Okay, that's the brightness, not the radius. That's okay. Maybe that'll make a difference. Oh, can I crank up the spotlights? Just the brightness again. Let's make them super duper bright because I don't know what that's going to look like. Iron. Iron, iron, copper, cobalt. Whatever that is. Chemic. Okay, we're not going to chemic. I swear over by the rock there was... Iron. Maybe I am just too high above the ground. Oh wait, what's... Copper, nickel. There you go, I was. Too high above ground. This is just a little bit too dark for my taste. Now is this nickel like... Please don't fall down. Please don't be upside down. We're okay. We're okay. Oh, we're not okay. We're okay. We're okay. We're fine. We don't have a lot of upwards thrust, so we are not really supposed to... Okay. Not supposed to roll over. Okay. Let's see if we can go underground and get some nickel. When there was a closer nickel right here. Keep going until I'm like right above it. Not paying attention to trees. That's true. You guys are kind of quiet today, which means that pretty much anybody who talks is probably going to get a hat. Right up until the Streamlabs bot decides that you've talked enough and it wants to say something, and then it takes that. This nickel is deep. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like hand drilling in Space Engineers 2 is not... Like, hand drilling in Space Engineers 1 is not particularly fun, but this is, like, unnecessarily annoying to me. That there's no way to, like, clear a big opening and... There it is. There she is. At least I remembered to clear out my inventory this time before jumping down a hole. Well, while I'm doing this, I'm going to take another drink of water here. I'm almost out of water. I forgot to fill up my water thing. So, like and subscribe and do all the usual stuff. Yeah, Chad, the actual mining, once you get to the ore, the actual mining is better, for sure, 100%. It's just the getting to the ore part that's kind of annoying. Yeah, and SE1, I would, you'd kind of go down and do a nice little slope so you could walk in and out. It would take forever to do a slope that I could walk in and out of here. The fastest thing is just to fall to, not fall, but just to drill straight down. And then... Is that all of it? Almost. Didn't get anything for that. I am not getting any more. I'm not full. I only have 608. And I'm not getting any more. Okay, got a little bit more. That's it. I seem to have basically, yeah, I'm honestly, I am trying to avoid playing with mods this early in development, but there is a mod that makes these ore veins deeper, or not deeper, bigger, these ore deposits bigger, and I am very tempted to put it in, just to... Because I don't want to spend all of my time, like I'm trying to learn the mechanics and everything, and I don't want to just spend all of my time being like, well, I, have to go find another thing and have to go find another thing, and I guess that's it. That might be enough. If it's not, then we will come back again. Because there is more nickel over there, but it's pretty far away at the moment. Where is... There's no way to... Is it the green one? Where is that? That's home. There it is. Can't help but notice that we're not moving. There we go. Darkness is scary. I do kind of miss the, at least I got the light so I can kind of see what's going on now. I do kind of miss the Space Engineers 1, like, nights are workable kind of mentality. Alright, I'm going to do the smart thing and try to actually use the lights of this thing to see what I'm doing and put the port right where I can get at it easily. like a reasonable person. Alright. What can we do with you? Well, we need... There we go. That's good. Now how much silicon do we need? 40. I should have that. Yeah, dime deposit. That would be worth twice as much as a nickel deposit. Alright, and then the gold. I think I do have gold, but I think I also have gold thread. So let's put this back. Put this back. There we go. Head over to the sledge. Yeah, but even like the default nighttime in Space Engineers is like seeable. You know, it's maybe too much. Like it's, you know, a lot of people made mods to make it darker and everything. Like that's kind of famously a thing that people do. But, oh, I don't have enough gold thread. I think I do have some gold though, so that might be enough. This seems a bit too dark. A bit too dark. Like I feel like that should be making it a little bit lighter here. But whatever, it's fine. We're making do. Let's put our gold thread in. And now we're functional. Good, let's put that back over here. Was that my gold thread that I used? Yes, it did. Okay. Probably going to build a cargo on here as well. If I was smart, I would have built this one back so I could put a wall around it, but this is fine for now. We're going to do classic Space Engineers platform. Platform start. Alright, so now that I got this, can I make gosh darn compressors? Which thing is the compressor? Here we go. And I need nickel, copper. I have not much copper left. Well, actually I need like 8 of them or 6 of them. Let me check. We have... Okay, so I need 12 of them. 12 of them. Let's take all the copper, all the nickel, put all of it in here. This thing might end up just kind of being my storage for a bit, and I need 12 of them. And I'm not going to have enough copper. I'll have enough to get one drill going. We really need those upgrade pieces. Alright, so I had almost enough nickel, but not enough copper. Can this thing bust down copper wires? Can I disassemble things if I put copper wires in here? Can I? Is there a disassemble functionality yet? I don't. Block doesn't have ingredients. Production is halted. Get out of here. Can I... No, I don't think I can. Powered on. Copy block setting. Yeah. I don't think there's a way yet to disassemble, because I've got a bunch of copper wire. I'd be able to, if I could, break it down, but I don't know how to do that. Yeah, I don't think okay, we're going to have to go find a little bit of copper. Let's take our compressors. Put them in here. I'm going to need that wire anyway, I guess. So now we got that in there. Oh, wait. 6. Oh, actually, I only needed 8 because this already had some compressors. Okay. Okay. Don't get too excited. Don't get too excited. Copper wires over here. Oh, God. Okay. There we go. Okay, so we've got stuff now. I'm just gonna pump a bunch of iron in here to get some steel plates in. And now we are cooking. Okay. So, what's going to be the plan now? I need a place to dock this thing so that the parts can go right on into... Was there like a dot matrix printer in there? Let's see. I would love to be able to just dock directly on top of it. And we need one of these little ones. Oh, what did I say that that reminded you of Londo? Yeah, because it's this. Oh, I fell down. Excuse me. Alright, so I think we need adapter first. Yes. Adapter first. Then that. And then fall down again. Alright, and then I'm going to need just iron and silicon. Actually, we don't need you. We need you. We don't need you.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Excellent. So now we have something we could land on temporarily. And... Okay. I get you. So you're talking about... You're not talking about me, you're talking about Chet. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. What about... What can I use to build a big, old cargo that is connected to the rest of this somehow? Maybe like back here. Ah, man, I really should start actually planning this out, and because I'm going to end up, like, taking so much of this away. But I don't want to. Can I put it there? No, I could hang it off the side. Actually, that might be better, because then I could... Yeah, I'm going to hang it off the side. Because then I could potentially just leave it there while I move other things around. Good old autocorrect. And good old nickel. We don't have... How much nickel did we have left? Please be enough. I would really love to be able to empty out the miner. Do we have any nickel left? Or did I put the nickel in the assembler? I bet I put the nickel in the assembler. But there was not much left. Oh, but there's enough. Okay, good. So now we can start moving everything into here. The long, long process of moving everything into there. I don't have a good way to connect you up, do I? Because you either have... You probably have the other type of connector, the big one. It's going to take some time.
Inventory full.
It'll take some time because there's no auto deposit. It's nice having all of these different parts. What was that noise? Sometimes this game has noises and I have no idea what the noises are. You just hear a noise go by. I was thinking, briefly I was thinking I should maybe just take the sludge apart for parts. And then I thought I'm probably going to need to go to space again at some point. And that is not going to work. Because I will need, so I'm going to need to rebuild the sludge at some point. But I don't think it'll be a big deal to do so. Oh no, an alert.
Inventory full.
Oh, you have a bunch of iron. And you,
Inventory full.
this thing had a bunch of iron in it. Down in the connector, in the little connector. That's nice. Probably won't need to go for iron for a little bit.
Inventory full.
Kind of like trying to kill time here until the sun comes out. Then we could go actual mining. But I'm not even sure that that's going to happen before the stream ends.
Inventory full.
And the cargo container is getting full already. Maybe I should have just left it all on the sledge.
Inventory full.
You know, I'm going to leave these heavy-duty plates in the sledge for now. And these batteries. See, the alerts are working well then, Timmy. If you're nodding off and the, you know, to my incredibly soothing voice, and then the alerts are waking you up. I like it. There we go. Much better. Alright, let's see if we can put the miner up top just for a minute and see what happens. I can't even see. We don't have, where did I put the thing? There it is. We don't have, cameras yet, do we? Okay, I might need to put a light on the bottom as well. Oh, I heard that. Did you hear that? Nice. Thrusters are still going, though. Okay. I had to do that, but I was afraid for a second that it was going to fall off the connector. Alright, so I think, see, if I turn my lights off. Yeah, so the top is well lit. The bottom is not. So I think we need more lights on this thing, and thankfully lights are not a big deal. They are if I can't remember where I put them in the toolbar, though. Where are the lights? Lights. Put them there. And need to find some places for lights. How about... Am I floating up, or is the entire base, like, sinking? I might be floating up. Let's see. Should I put it, like, under here or in the side? Not right there. Like, right there. This is weird. Alright, then we could put one maybe... like right near, let's do it right here. Then we're gonna need some, okay, there we go, better. Gonna need some iron.
Inventory.
Did we just need iron for these? Yeah. Okay, why am I slowly loading away? Is my keyboard messed up or something? Alright, one more. One more, right there. And yeah, as long as we're here, let's put a landing light, maybe just like right there, so that we could see the top of the base in the dark. It is so nice, though, not having to get really, really close to the connector. Like, we just have to be in the general vicinity, and then they come and connect, which is nice. Okay. I think we should be good to go and get... I mean, we're going to need a lot of iron. I'll tell you what, why don't I just use up the iron welding up the floor for a bit, and then we will go out and mine some more iron now that we have this thing. And maybe the sun will come up. Wouldn't that be nice? But I don't think so. And now I just, without pushing anything, just fell off the thing. Okay. Base antenna we will do. Maybe not yet. Let me get... Oh, I know what I should do. Is a solar panel. I should make a solar panel before the sun comes up. Potentially 2 solar panels. And we'll put them... I don't know why I'm flipping it so much. We'll put them like... We're eventually going to put them on the roof, but there's no roof. So, for now... What's that? What was that sparkle? Yeah, what the heck was that? The heck was that? That was that. Why did that just happen? I am confused. My natural state. Okay, let's put this light armor in. Lovely. Lovely yellow. Can we not? Oh, there you go. Do I have to be on top of it? What is our deal? We need silicons. Silicon. We had silicon left, didn't we? Did we use up all the silicon? Have a little bit of glass. We use the glass. I guess I used up all the silicon, so I guess that ain't happening. Huh. I thought we had more silicon. I really did. Okay, well, I guess that's the first thing we're going to go... Wait. Copper, nickel, iron, ice, magnesium. Yeah, okay. Just making sure. Alright, so I guess we're going to go mine some silicon. Let's see how that goes. Hopefully that means that the sun is coming up soon. Where? Do we see any silicon yet? We don't. Alright. Silicon. Silicon. Let's head off in this direction again. Kind of try not to hit the trees. Oh, how do the drills work? The usual way. Okay. Good. Alright, copper. Iron, iron, copper. Iron. Copper. Trying to stay low to the ground so we can detect things without hitting trees. Nickel, which we will need more of. Iron. I like that it makes the noise when they show up. And I just hit the tree. I don't know what that antenna noise is. Silicon. There we go. Line myself back up here. To the cliff. Into the cliff we go. Yeah, part of Part of the problem with the design here is that when the ship is empty, we accelerate upwards very fast, and then my upward thrusters don't slow me down very quickly, is what I was getting at. Okay, there's more silicon over there. That's good. I guess I could turn on the filter list, huh? Yep. So long, tree. This is rough in the dark. This is rough in the dark, but we're getting there. Okay. Without knowing what angle I'm at, we're just going to go for it. I want to kind of do as shallow of an angle as possible here. This is going much better so far than hand mining. And we've arrived already. How do I know how full? Okay, that's how I know. Wasn't quite sure how to. I had my water in front of the part of the screen that shows me the how full the ship is. So I am getting the sense that there is a difference between left and right click drilling, in that the left click drilling isn't necessarily bigger hole. It just drills it out faster, like it goes pop 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 pop, as opposed to the one that collects the material. Now I think I've already mined out all the silicon. I don't see any more, and I don't have a silicon marker. We're going to attempt to turn around in here. There's a silicon marker not far from here. We could go maybe try and grab that one too. Oh, have I fallen down? Okay. This should not be... I am concerned that I cannot push myself back up this hole. No, we can. We're just accelerating really slowly. So I think we will need some more thrusters on this thing. We will need some more backwards and forwards thrusters, for sure. Let's just head back. This is enough to get us going for now. I'm not going to stream for too much longer because I'm going to be up kind of late tomorrow night for things. And I want to get a good night's sleep tonight, so we'll finish whatever I was working on here. And then I think this is a pretty good start for me. From here on out, it should start getting... things should start getting better. Moving a little bit faster here. Especially if the gosh darn sun would come out. Pardon my French. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Now give me some of that silicon. Please. Please. Thank you. Alright. What am I damped to? I guess I was damped to something. Because I just turned off the dampeners and turned them back on. Well, what's moving around here that I could have been damped to, and now why am I stuck? because. Because reasons. Did I just use up? No, I didn't. Okay, no, it's fine. Now we need the iron.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Oh, shush. There we go. Alright, should I bother? I'm not going to... These things seem functional, because it says status functional. So I'm not going to bother putting the rest of the stuff in them. As with most things here, they are temporary. So, I say, let me grab more iron.
Inventory full.
Actually, let me grab a bunch of steel plates and fill these things up. We're just going to weld up a bunch of these things. Just to get some flooring going here. Alright, now we're going to grab the iron. Oh, no we're not. I still have more steel plate. I'm not used to these sound effects here. I keep thinking like thinking of other games where there's like mechanical creatures and thinking like one of them is going to like, is about to attack me or something like that. There we go. I wish I could repaint these blocks before they existed. Like, they're clearly placed yellow. And I would like them to not be yellow. I would like things that I place to stop being yellow. Did we have more steel plate, or was that it? I think that was it. So,
Inventory.
iron it is from here on out. This is going to use up my iron very, very quickly. This is where I'm missing, like, the PAM script and stuff. Actually, do I need to... No, I welded that. So for the redeems, if ever anybody has an idea for a new redeem, something stupid that I said or whatever, or just an idea from a TV show or whatever that you would like to have as a redeem, you can go to, there's the channel on Iron EC's server, that's just my name, and you could just go in there and suggest the redeems. And I will do my best to make them work, although so far I haven't really been able to get the do it one to work correctly, and I don't know why. And I think the alert one only works because it's a stock image of a spinning alert thing. Oh, and I'm out of iron, which means... I think I'm completely out of iron now. Which means... Oh, no, I'm not. I was going to say that's going to be the end of the stream, but no, it's not. There's still some more to waste. We're going to need a lot of iron for this thing, though. So I'm getting a sense now of... Actually, I should save some iron because I want to add more thrusters to that thing. How much iron did I... I did not save a lot of iron. What the heck. Let's waste it. There we go. Now we're out of iron. So next time, hopefully the sun will come out and we will have some sun on some solar panels here, charging up our battery, which is still in decent shape. We haven't, it's at 99%. We haven't really used much because we're not doing much. And that guy's just up there sitting idle. And it also has his own batteries, so we're doing decent here. And we have more batteries in the sledge. So next time, which will be, I don't know. Who knows? I don't know what my schedule is going to be like. I think next week I'm going back to the normal schedule. And I will be doing Titan next Thursday. This Thursday, there's nothing. I'm going to be dead from New Year's and stuff. So nothing else the rest of this week. Friday, nothing. Saturday, no, Friday there will be a thing. Friday, my kids and I are going to do a Minecraft stream in the daytime. So if you are into that kind of thing, they're probably going to be messing with me quite a bit. So it's going to be one of those. Dad gets frustrated about Minecraft, and the kids are having a very good time. So it's going to be that. That'll be on Friday for like an hour. Sunday, DNA and I will be doing Designated Survivors again, and then the Thursday after that, I will be back with Titan. And then I think I'm going to start doing an alternating week on Thursday of Space Engineers 2 and Titan. And then we'll see how that goes for a bit. So, we don't have beds in this game yet, do we? We have beds? I always like to sign out in a bed. We do have a bed. How much? I don't think I can make the bed. Unless I grind down some of these blocks. Well, whatever. Just pretend I slept on the solar panel or something like that. Good. All right. Thanks a lot, everybody. I know I'm ending a little bit early, but I am tired and I want to go to bed. So take care. Have a happy rest of 2025. Have a very great New Year's. Stay safe out there. And I will talk to you next time. Take care.